So today, we are diving deep into data annotation tech. It's really become this sort of gold rush for remote work,
Absolutely. The promise is huge, right?
Yeah.
Flexible hours, pretty decent pay.
all for teaching AI models like ChatGPT how to be, well, smarter.
It is incredibly tempting, and you have thousands of people right now taking these mandatory unpaid assessments, just hoping for a shot.
So our mission today is pretty clear then.
Yeah, we need to figure out if this is a real, reliable remote job paying $20 to $40 an hour, or if it's what a lot of workers are now calling a volatile gig lottery.
And that's a big deal when you're investing hours of your time for free just to get in the door.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's start there. Before you even see a single paid task, you have to get past this gatekeeper.
The starter assessment? It's mandatory, and it's completely unpaid.
And how long does that take?
Sources say anywhere from 1 to 3 hours of your time.
Wow, and that's just the application.
Right. And the platform itself, it acts as a really strict filter. We're seeing shockingly low acceptance rates, maybe 10 to 20% of people who apply actually get through.
Only 10%? So what kind of work is it if you do make it in?
It's training AI models, so you might be rating responses, checking facts, or just chatting with a bot to help it sound more human.
But if you do get accepted, the upside they advertise sounds, fantastic.
It does. They promise $20 an hour for basic work, and that can jump up to $40 plus an hour if you can handle coding tasks.
Okay, wait a minute. Is that $40 figure something people are actually seeing? Or is that just the golden carrot they dangle to get you to do the free assessment?
It's a bit of a carrot. The $20 rate is common, but the $40 tasks are much rarer. They require higher skills, but they do exist. And the company claims they've paid out over $20 million to about 100,000 contractors since they launched in 2020.
And payments are regular.
Very. They pay via PayPal every 7 days, which is a big plus.
But hold on, if they paid out $20 million, that has to suggest some level of stability for at least some of the workers, right?
It suggests they pay, yeah, but not that the work is stable. The key here is the business structure.
The 1099 contractor status.
Exactly. You're not an employee. That means zero benefits, zero job security, and you are 100% responsible for your own taxes.
And the platform holds all the power.
All of it. They can remove you, suspend your account, whatever they want, whenever they want.
So who's actually calling the shots here? I've seen that Data Annotation Tech appears to be owned by a company called Surge AI.
That's the connection people are making, yeah, though the CEO won't officially confirm it. But honestly, this whole structure where the worker holds all the risks...
It's pretty standard for the AI training industry, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is. It's the industry norm.
Okay, so let's look at what the workers are actually saying. The reviews are.
Oh,
Interesting. There's a real gap.
there is. You look at Glassdoor, it's about 3.9 stars. Indeed is around 4 stars. But then you go to Trustpilot, and it drops to 3.2 stars from a lot of reviews.
That small difference in the rating is where all the fear seems to live. It really captures this ghosting pattern people talk about.
It does. The most consistent negative complaint we see is this. People get steady, reliable work for weeks, sometimes even months.
And then what?
Then their dashboard just goes completely blank overnight.
No warning.
No warning, no explanation, no communication at all. It's just gone.
That's terrifying. One source said workers are treated as expendable data sources.
And that's the critical insight. That's why it's so volatile. When they don't need your specific skill set anymore, that project ends, you're just deactivated instantly.
It's like being fired in your sleep. They value the data you provide, but not your stability as the source.
Exactly.
So let's get to the final verdict for everyone listening. Is it a scam?
No, it is absolutely not a scam. Real people get paid. Some people have worked consistently for over a year. But it is fundamentally a volatility lottery.
So who is this for then?
If you need reliable, predictable income to pay your rent or your mortgage, this is a dangerous game to play.
But for side money.
If you treat it as unstable side money that you can afford to lose at any moment, then yeah, the pay's really decent when the projects are there.
Which brings us to probably the most important piece of advice from all this.
The one thing everyone needs to know.
Based on those reports of sudden deactivation, you have to transfer your earnings immediately. Never, ever let it build up, and never count on tomorrow's tasks being there.
That's the only way to protect yourself.
The real risk in this corner of the gig economy isn't always the pay rate itself.
No, it's the total lack of security, the complete lack of communication when your human labor is just treated as a commodity, as just AI training data.
So it leaves you with a pretty big question to chew on. What does it mean when the platform values the output? the perfected AI, but not the livelihood of the person who created that value.